Hi guys, I'm here to talk to you about your life path. So this video is going to be about life path 8, and I'm just introducing what a life path 8 is because as part of my channel I'm going to be adding life path readings. I already do tarot for the zodiacs, but you're more than your zodiac. You're also your life path. And a lot of people, when I do their personal readings, they ask me, I don't know what my purpose is. I don't know what my life path is. I don't know what I'm going, where I'm doing. That's definitely not you. Anybody that's a life path 8, you guys know where you're going. You know what you're doing. You're constantly striving. You guys are very ambitious. A lot of you already hold a powerful position. You're natural born leaders. You're wise. Your life path has always been goal oriented, how to be grounded, on how to keep striving and climbing and growing. That's a life path 8's purpose. But before I get into it a little bit more about your life path, what I'm going to be doing is on this channel, I'm going to be using the tarot once a month. We'll do a reading, and it's based on you, not the people in your life, not the other energies, just you. What you need to work on your shadow side and your dark side. And I'm going to get to that about your life path with number 8. And the tarot just helps us navigate and go through those bumps and bruises that we sometimes get due to life, because life ebbs and flows. And I just like having a separate video explaining what each life path is, so I can also attach this video to that video when I'm doing the reading. Now, for you to understand how to get your life path number, it's basically your date of birth reduced down to one number. So you just add up everything until you get one number. I'll put that description down below as well. The only other thing I'm going to add is any other information that you need or you have questions, feel free to ask me down below in the comments section. Definitely hit a like. And let me know if you like the direction of this video, just so it could point me into the right direction. Now, back to your life path. 8s are very ambitious people, natural born leaders, as I said. They are very stealthy, they're very intelligent, they're very smart. They're go-getters. And your purpose here on earth with other people is to motivate them. And they are naturally motivated because you're in a place of authority. Typically, any life path 8, it's somebody who's like CEOs, big-time manifestors, owns their own companies, has like a channel on YouTube, I don't know, and like, I don't know, 50 million people follow you. You're here for that reason. That's why a lot of you excel in being lawyers, politicians, real estate, CEOs, business owners, business controllers. You are always meant to be here. The only problem with life path 8s that you need to work on is that when you meet a roadblock or when you hit a break in the road, you just need to dust yourself up. Like, you have a hard time when it comes to a failure. You need to learn when to get up and dust yourself off and start again and begin again, because sometimes life path 8s fall. And all business entities, nobody makes it one and done. You know this, guys. So one failed attempt can hold you back for quite a while. You got to get yourself back up and get yourself out there. That is your only struggle here. It's also to motivate other people, have them follow you. You guys can easily have your own courses, your own lessons, and just make money by doing that alone. That's just kind of who you are. There's nothing stopping you and your ambition and where you guys are going. The only other thing I'm going to add that's going to help a life path 8 is understanding and knowing where your north node is. How do you find that out? That's in your birth chart. Again, I have a link down below. I like to go personally to Cafe Astrology. I'll put that I'll put that link down below. And so you can calculate on your birth chart what your north node is. Your north node tells you what you need to work on your shadow side. So I'm just using Aries as an example for everybody because it's the first zodiac sign and it's just easy, and I know what it means to have your north node in Aries. So if you're in Aries and it's in your north node, it's typically because maybe as a child somebody didn't show you love, somebody abandoned you, somebody wasn't kind, whatever the case may be. So you had to grow up on how to foster relationships and communication and learn how to not be so pugnacious or like fighting or aggressive. You needed to control that part of you. Whatever it is for you, if you learn what your north node is, you can better work on your life path. So if say you're that Aries North node that I just described and you're a life path 8, your problems were learning because you didn't have love, or because you were rejected, or because you had to go into survival mode. You're using those skills that you're learning to apply it to your life path. Those survival skills is what's teaching you to climb the ladder and move on up. So whatever your North Node is, you can use the two and combine them to help you progress in life. So it's an interesting like combination. So I'm just going to refer only back to think about your past. Think about where your life was. Weren't you always drawn to a situation where you can make more money, or you could build wealth, or you could build power and control? The problem is you want to do it from a moral high ground also. Because the more you do and the more you give back to the community, the more the community will feed you. That is the universal law of abundance. Give and it will be given back to you tenfold. Pay everything forward. So everything you do, moral high ground. Again, going back to your history, when you think about everything, did you have to cut corners? Did you have to cheat? Did you have to lie to get where you were? Not moral high ground. And then you realized that you had to take a few steps back. You had a failure. You saw it held you back. And you really punished yourself. Why? It's normal, natural. You were learning. You got yourself back up and you kept going. Think about the climb that you've been doing up until now. Steadily going, steadily going. And every circumstance and dynamic brought you onto a different platform at a different level, and it just kept you going. Point is to keep going in that right direction. And at some point, when you're at the top or you're up there and you're doing well, you're constantly always going to be driven anyway. You're never going to want to stop. But at some point, you have to look down below and say, hey, you know what? Let me give you my hand and I'll help you. I'll pull you back up, because there's plenty to share. There's enough for everybody up there. So this is what I have for you guys. I really hope you enjoyed this content. And if you're interested, please tune into my channel. And we're going to do monthly tarot readings, adding on to your life path. All right, 8s, I'll see you again.